In our plugins folder, we have some analysis tools which we'll look at later. Right now we're going to create a shoebox. The first step is to enter the basic geometry of the shoebox. For this model, I have nearby buildings. I'm going to make it an office building and I'm going to locate it in Minneapolis. Next, I'm going to enter the height of the surrounding buildings at 45 feet. Then, I'm going to locate the buildings 60 feet away from our shoebox. The plugin creates the shoebox with 4 surrounding buildings and gives us the baseline building performance. Now, let's rank building strategies. The first step is choosing the strategies I want to rank. I'll choose lighting strategies, landscape shading, envelope insulation, and water harvesting. Now that I've chosen which strategies to rank, I can change their default settings. For lighting strategies, I'll change the daylighting percentage, skylight floor area, and the building rotation. Next, I'll change the defaults to include southern shading. For the envelope strategy, I'll change the wall R value and the exterior glazing type. And finally, for water harvesting, I'm going to increase the size of our system. Each strategy is run as a separate simulation. When completed, we can change the ranking criteria of the results. When I change the default criteria to energy cost savings, the results are updated. Notice how southern shading and building rotation yield negative savings. Now that I'm done ranking strategies, I want to use the shoebox to apply some of these strategies. To apply strategies, the sequence of windows is the same as before, and all my previous inputs are remembered. First, I'm going to change my lighting strategies back to the defaults. Next, I'm going to remove the southern shading. Then, I'll change the glazing to triple pane low E. Finally, I'll leave water harvesting as is. Once the simulation is complete, we can see the changes made to our shoebox. Window shading on the south, landscape shading on the east and west, and a skylight. The performance of the shoebox has updated as well. To compare this design to other designs, I'm going to use another feature of the plugin. First, I'm going to choose how many designs I want to compare, and then load them into the project. When all designs are loaded, we get a chart that compares the 4 designs based on a certain criteria. The default criteria is annual loads, but we can change that to annual carbon footprint. Now that I'm finished comparing designs, I can export the data as an Excel spreadsheet or a PDF file.